Namaste. Hi, good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. It's Ian Karyaga from Guru Yoga, and thank you for joining on day 6 of 33 days of stretch. So the last posture that we had was your Trikonasana or triangle, and today we're going to get back to the ground, back to the mat for the most basic option to initiate a little bit of a back bend, right? So for a lot of people that have tight back, or even it's actually through the transverse abdominis or the front of the body that's really tight, we're going to loosen that up a little bit as well, and then stretch that to give you a little bit more of an upright lift for your spine, which will then assist in improving your posture and give you a little bit more energy, because back bends stimulate the nervous system. So if you feel that you're tired or lethargic, you wake up in the morning, start doing some back bends, and you'll be ready to go, fired up, and then that will lead to the next posture and the next and the next. So we'll go from that sequence there. All right, so you were on a block initially, so I want you to come off that block. If you've warmed up with your Surya Namaskar, your sun salutation, that's a good way to start each morning. I do that every single morning, just to get the body flowing, just to get the systems going, everything. So if you can do that, that's in a video that I believe is on my Insta. I'll post another video on YouTube. In regards to that, it's funny that I don't actually have it, but on YouTube, but on Insta I do. And we do that about 3 times. So we're gonna get into the first posture here. It's actually a prone posture. You're gonna sit on your stomach, right? Or lie on your stomach, and just see how you're feeling that way. And it's really, it's a prone cobra, right? So it's Bhujangasana, right? And you wanna get your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, ensuring that when you're sitting in or lying in this position that the shoulder blades are back and down, right? And you feel like you're pulling yourself forward and up. So using the elbows that are grounded, you're gonna lift from the chest and then pull the belly button forward as I'm pulling forward towards the camera, and with the neck long. Ensuring that the breath is going up and forward as you inhale. And continuing to pull forward, or digging the elbows into your mat as you exhale. So from here, the feet can be on the ground behind you. Here's a supported cobra, prone. All right, so a variation of this is that if you want to stretch your quads up, because that'll lead to the next posture that we're filming, is gonna be from here, right? So it's one-legged frog pose. Chest up nice and high, shoulder blades back, we're here. All right, push down, elbows bent. You can even cover your toes. So that's an option for here. You do that one leg, hold that for about a minute, continuous breathing, and then the other side. This will flex the quads, which will be easier to release. And it's a stretching because we did the triangle in the previous posture. All right, so you're here in your prone cobra. The next option for that is going to be lifting the elbows off the ground and the shoulder blades back again. So with this, a lot of people tend to crunch in that low back, which is not required. You want to be able to feel like you're pulling yourself forward as well, right? Slightly, right? For the guys, make your adjustments. Otherwise, neck long, and then pulling the belly button in, breathing to lift, and then pulling the belly button in as you exhale. So this way you're supporting the front of your spine as well as the back of your spine towards the lumbar. All right, neck long, breathing in. Shoulder blades back. And then exhale. You'll also see this version of cobra where we're up, right? The hips are still on the ground, which is fine. Toes are still on the ground, which is fine. But the key with this is you're not trying to crunch back. You're trying to lengthen the spine up, right? So there's a little bit of support that's required with your core to pull and engage that belly button, right? So Uddiyana Bandha, and then neck long. You can lift the chin if you'd like, but pull the shoulder blades back. All right, chest up nice and high, breathing in. Lifting a little bit higher, and then exhale. From here, you can lower down and then press. Still through the hands, right? And then just to relieve that last posture, tuck your toes under behind you and then lift your hips, and then chin on the ground. Beautiful. All right, so now the next option from that is Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, which for many of you may know that it is upward facing dog. So chest up nice and high. The knees and thighs are off the floor. You can either tuck your toes under or point the toes back. Either way works. The key again is to lift with the belly button and pulling the belly button in, using your arms to support, and then finding yourself breathing to stretch the hips forward and up. Drop the knees, and you can roll back if you like. I tend to sit in Virasana, so here posture. So that is your Cobra, and then transitioning into upward facing dog. Thank you for joining me, 33 days of stretch. Be sure to check out all the other videos. Click subscribe and get notifications on YouTube, as well as Patreon if you're not on there now. Till the next video, namaste.